Welcome to lesson number 33 of the series Learn to Play the Violin with me. Make sure your violin is tuned and your bow is rosined if need be, and we'll get right to it. 15-minute timer has started. For our warm-up today, let's go back to page number 8 and let's try playing number 17, Hopscotch. When we learned this, we learned it before we were using the bow, but let's try to use it with the bow. We are reviewing the notes on the D string. That's D, E, F sharp, and G. There's no repeat sign. We'll try it one time through and see how it sounds with the bow. There's G. G. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. 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 All right, let's try it one more time. Fix anything that may not have gone perfectly. I'm going to work on my intonation a little bit. That means playing the notes in tune, meaning that I need to keep practicing exactly where I put my fingers. G. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Let's try it one more time, and this time let's practice not looking at our hands at all. If you already are keeping your eyes on the music the whole time, that's great. For me, I need to consciously remember that. One more time. Let's try it a little bit faster. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, let's get to our lesson for the day. Last time we played, we were on page 21, and we had just finished number 73, Buckeye's Salute. So let's move on to 74, Rhythm Rap. We are going to count and clap this rhythm because it's going to be the rhythm that we then play number 75. Let's try it together, number 74, counting 1 and 2 and. Because if you look at the time signature at the beginning of this piece, there is a 2 at the top, which means there are 2 beats in each measure, and a 4 at the bottom, meaning that a quarter note gets one of those beats. Let's try nice and slow. 1, 2, and ready, play. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1. Let's try that again. Your brain can be thinking 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and the entire time through, even for the beats that aren't sounded by different notes, like a quarter note encompasses the 1 and, so we're not going to say 1 and. I'm only saying the syllables where we are sounding a new note, but your brain should be and can be thinking the whole time 1 and 2 and, to keep your tempo more precise. Let's try it one more time, a little faster. 1, 2, and ready, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1. Let's move on to number 75. First, we're going to look through it, see what notes we're playing. I see All notes that are played on the D string, D, E, F sharps, and G's in there. And then I also see open A. So we are going to crossbow. We are going to play both strings that we know. There's no repeat time. The rhythm is what we just practiced. Okay, let's try sight reading it. Nice and slow. Starting on open D. D, and the third note that we're playing, the second new note, F sharp, D, F sharp. So that's what those first two different notes should sound like. Try it really slow. 1 and 2 and ready, play. Rest. All right, let's break that apart. Let's play measures 1 through 4. Before we do that, actually, let's play measures 3 and 4 because that is when we are changing the angle of our bow to play the different strings. Let's just try measures 3 and 4 starting on that open A, and then we move to the D string, the third finger, G. Let's try it nice and slow. Measure 3 and 4. Ready, play. Try that again. I'm going to use more bow so it's not shaky. Ready, and. Try it one more time. I'm going to try to keep my eyes on the music. Ready, and. All right, let's play starting at measure 1 through measure 4. Ready, play. All right, again. Ready, play. All right, let's try measures 4 through 8. Nice and slow. We're not playing on the A string at all, so we're staying on that D string. Starting with an E, which is one finger. E. Measure 5. Ready, play. Rest. Try that again, starting on E, measure 5, ready, play. All right, let's try putting the entire thing together nice and slow so that our hands, our eyes, and our brains can all process the information in time to play it with a steady beat. 1 and 2 and ready, play. Rest. I think my E's were sharp there, so that last D might have sounded out of tune, but the D is not out of tune because it's an open string and I tuned it right before the lesson, which means the E must be the one out of tune. My finger was up too far, so it was a little bit sharp. I'm going to work on my intonation, keeping all the notes in tune this time. Think of the thing you want to work on during this run through, and let's try it together. ready, play. Rest. Wasn't perfect, but the intonation is getting better. Let's try it one more time, a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and ready, play. All right, let's move on. If you look at that yellow box right underneath 2 by 2, what we just played, you'll see it says first and second endings. So in music, to avoid writing everything out and making the pieces really long, they add some kind of roadmap marks. That's what I always call it. It's like a roadmap. And you need to know what you're looking at so you know exactly how to play it. So these are first and second endings. The brackets, the measures under the bracket that says 1, that means that the first time you play through, you will play those measures. At the end of the first bracket, you see a repeat sign. That means you go back to wherever the opposite repeat sign is, and if you don't see one, that means you go back to the very beginning of the piece. If you look at 76, you'll see that there is no opposite/matching repeat sign facing the other way, so that means we go back to the beginning of the piece and start over. Only this time, as we go along and play, once we get to that bracket that says number 1, the first ending, we already played those measures. Those are only played during the first time through, so we skip over those to the brackets, the measures under the bracket that says 2. The 2 means that the second time we play through the piece, we play those measures instead. So if you look at 76, here's what I mean. We will start at the beginning, measure 1, we will chug along. Let's see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 measures in line 1. We go down to measure 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Measure 15 is under that first ending, measures 15 and 16. So we play 15 and 16. At the repeat sign, we go back to the beginning. We play measure 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. We keep going down, line 2, measure 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We then go from measure 14 to the second ending, where we play those last 2 measures under the bracket that has the 2. You'll see there is a double bar line at the end of those measures, which means it's the end of the piece. So let's work our way through. It's called For Pete's Sake. Let's try sight reading it. First, let's look at what we have going on, see if there are any new notes. Nope. Let's look at line number 1. Line number 1, we have all notes that are on the D string. So we only have D, E, F sharp, and G. Let's look at the rhythm. Let's actually say the rhythm. Let's count and clap the rhythm for line number 1. Ready, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. 1, 2. All right, that was line number 1. You could tell the first 4 measures and the second 4 measures have the exact same rhythm. That kind of tells you that's the end of a phrase there. So we will practice the first 4 measures to start. Let's try sight reading measures 1 through 4, starting on open D. D. 1, 2, ready, and rest. Let's try measures 3 and 4. That seems to be the trickiest part of this section because we have that quarter note followed by 2 eighth notes followed by a quarter note. Let's try measures 3 and 4. E, E, F sharp, E, rest. We'll try that a couple times in a row. Oh, and our timer's up, so let's try that. Ready, play. E, E, F sharp, E. Again. E, E, F sharp, E. Again. E, E, F sharp, E. Rest. All right, I could play that successfully 3 times in a row, so that gives me a good hint that it's going to work when I add it back into the piece. Let's try measures 1 through 4, and then we'll stop for the day. 1, 2, ready, and... rest. Okay. Let's continue with this piece, number 76, on our next lesson. I can't wait to see you then.